prop firm industry is crazy right now. I have lost 3 funded accounts, which equaled to about $200,000, all because of firms going under, getting liquidated, and it leaves me with pending payouts, lost capital, and in general, kind of disappointment in the industry. Having said that, I do think that this can be seen as a good thing, and I will explain why, because that might be quite confusing for some people. Since a few years ago, we've seen a huge increase in prop firms being created, some sticking around for a very short time, but some proving the test of time and are still going strong. Having said that, we are now in a period of time where we are seeing the fall of these new companies coming out of the woodwork and ultimately failing. One, because they don't have the right structure in place to proceed and to have a long-lasting company. And this is proven with loads of them. They're just unexperienced CEOs coming in, thinking that they can do it. Most of them are wanting a quick bit of money. Let's be honest, a lot of CEOs in the prop firm space are in it for the money, not really about the trading and helping actual traders. I know, like even FTMO, they're in it for the money, but they also have a duty of care for traders, and they're running their business legitimately and professionally as well. But why I think this is a good thing is because the firms you don't really want to go with will end up going bust. And at the moment, we're just clearing the space. The space is being cleared of all of the shitty firms that you shouldn't be going with anyways. And soon enough, there'll be a select few that are sticking around. And these are the ones you can trust, and you can see that they've got a good infrastructure in place. And you know, this is what the industry needs, because I know we're going to always get new firms coming up. We always are. There's going to be people who want to create a firm, but people have got to use this time right now as a learning experience that you shouldn't trust every single firm. I know people who have tens of £1,000s of payouts that I'm not getting, which is crazy, absolutely crazy. People work hard to trade, and to be told that you're not going to get your payout for all the work you've put in is very heartbreaking, and it can really push traders over the edge and be like, fuck it, what's the point of me trading a prop firm account if I'm not even going to get paid out for my work? And that's why I stress as well that it's so important to not only trade prop firms but also have your own capital. I know it takes a while to build up that capital, but if you do have a trusted prop firm that you're with, and you're withdrawn on a monthly basis, say you're with FundedNext, for example, who I recommend highly. Say you're with FundedNext and you're getting consistent monthly payouts from them, put a chunk of that into your personal, build that personal up until you get to 10,000, 20,000, 30,000. Just keep building it up over time. It doesn't even matter if it takes 5 years. 5 years, you could have a 10k account and you could keep trading that alongside the prop firms, and then you've got another income coming in, because a lot of traders in the industry solely relied on prop firms, and they've been absolutely crushed. Because could you imagine going from, let's say, $1 million in trading capital, and you're making a nice monthly income from that, then all of a sudden $500,000 of that total capital is wiped because 1 or 2 firms have gone bust at who you were with, and now you've cut your wage in half, your income completely cut in half, and you feel like you're in a losing battle, and your lifestyle is now declining because you haven't got as much capital anymore. So it is very horrible times for a lot of people. I know this title says, is this the end of prop firms? But I actually think it is the beginning of prop firms. So sorry, I did clickbait you. So like I said previously, I do think this will now show who the main dogs in the industry are, who you should be purchasing from. And also, what I like to say, if it seems too good to be true, it probably is too good to be true. A lot of these new firms obviously offer crazy discounts on their challenges, some are like 50% off or something crazy, or buy one get one free I've been seeing, which is mad. I would be very careful with promotions like that. I do think it's just for the company to get more money in quickly, so I'll just be careful with offers like that. I kind of see it these days as I like a firm that doesn't have any offers. I know that sounds crazy, but I feel like they've got their pricing plan in place and they aren't going to break that pricing plan because they need that income in from the purchases of the challenge to be able to pay out the professional traders. So I kind of see as no promotion is good. So I am sponsored by FundedNext, and I'm only sponsored with them because I believe in that prop firm. I wouldn't be sponsored with them if I didn't. They've made way over $90 million in payouts, which is absolutely insane. I might even be over 100 mil now. But yeah, they've paid out a hell of a lot, proven that they are one of the top prop firms in the industry. They're way up there with the likes of FTMO in my opinion. Just for the source size of them now, they are really, really big, based in Dubai, and I've had no issues with them, no problems with them at all. A lot of my friends who are traders as well had no issues with them. I think they're one of the best in the game. And if you guys do want 5% off, you can use code WILD and you can get yourself a FundedNext challenge account. So if you are a trader who has just lost a lot of capital just because of these firms that are just crumbling away, my kind of advice would be keep your head up. Now is time to stick to the firms that you know are trustworthy, and I think we all know who they are. I think sometimes we like to take the gamble with a new firm who are offering a great deal. I think we all love a discount, we all love a good deal, but if you're a professional trader and you are profitable, then be smart and go with a company that you trust, because there's nothing worse than working all hard every month to not get your reward at the end. So be very careful who you pick. I know there's a lot of concerns about people wondering about regulation on prop firms, which I don't think is necessarily a bad thing. I think any kind of needs regulated, because there's a lot of scammers who are getting away with a lot of, dirty business deals and, pulling the plug on a lot of traders and not paying out traders. So there needs to be some sort of regulation in the industry. What that regulation is, I don't know, but I do think there needs to be something in place. But then you don't want too much regulation until it turns people away from even making a prop firm or even choosing a prop firm, because it kind of makes it not worth it. So it's a minefield, it's a crazy industry, but choose wisely. That is my main advice. You know who I pick is FundedNext, but there is obviously top dogs like FTMO that I would definitely recommend as well. Them two are my go-tos, and I don't think that'll ever change. So yeah, go with who you trust. That's my number one advice. Also, another little bit of advice for you as well. Never trust a prop firm that is ran by an influencer. Just never trust it. It never ends well. I'm sorry, but if you're an influencer in the game and you make a prop firm, my first question is, what is your experience of even owning a prop firm? Because you've got to know what you're doing. And I know a lot of people got stung with the I can't remember the name of the firm, but the one that a group of traders got together, big influencers in the game, got together, made a prop firm, and it failed completely, really badly as well. A lot of people got robbed of a lot of money, and yeah, it's just never trust anyone who hasn't got the experience of running a big business like that. You've got to be smart. comes with common sense as well. They're obviously there to make money. They're an influencer. They aren't here to, look out for you. I'm going to say it brutally honest. It's just is what it is. They're there to make money, make a quick buck from you, and then act like, oh, we didn't know that this would happen. We didn't know the company would flop. We had the best intentions, is what people love to say, but it happened and people lost money. So yeah, it's just shit for everyone. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. So the key takeaway is I don't think it's the end of prop firms. In fact, I think it's the start of trustworthy prop firms. The big names are going to stand out in the industry now, and they are going to be the go-to companies. The rest people will stay clear, I believe, now, because people just get stung too much. So yeah, once again, link in the description for FundedNext account, 5% off with code WILD. And I'll see you in the next one. It will be maybe a trading video. I haven't even done like a trading video in a long time, like actually physically trading. So yeah, I'll do one of them. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in a bit.